Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Friday, happy full moon. I hope you guys are all doing great. I am here with your energy check-in. We're going to be looking at divine feminine's energies, okay? And if you guys want to hear about masculine's energies, then I want you to head over to the King of Shadows 1111 YouTube channel to hear about those energies. And I'm splitting this up, and I have been doing this way because I just want to respect the feminine that is just interested in her own energy and her own guidance and, has really detached and surrendered from the masculine energy, the outer counterpart. Now, listen, we all have masculine energies within us. So, I want you guys to also realize that within you, you hold your own masculine energy and your own feminine energy. And so, on the days that I do combine the readings, I want you to then take those energies, those masculine energies for yourself. You don't have to apply it to someone outside of you, okay? But I'm trying to kind of do this half and half. Sometimes I do it all together. Sometimes I split it up. It just kind of depends, what I'm feeling. And we've got this full moon today. It's a full moon in Cancer. It's a very emotional sign. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just kind of, split it up in two different readings, especially because I've got the moon card several times for feminine. So I just want to be respectful of anyone that may be having a challenging time today and isn't necessarily interested in any sort of masculine counterpart energy. Okay, before I begin, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and you can book any sort of service from, a reading about yourself, about your soul contract. You can receive healing or coaching. Coaching can be on the twin flame journey. It could be for you personally. It could be, for career, anything. So if you have a need to receive some sort of support, then consider, a service with me. Also, if you click on the thanks button on my videos, it really does help me to continue to do these readings for all of you for free on YouTube. Now, before I get started, I want to tell you a little something. I'm not going to go into too much depth or detail about this, but I do want to alert some of you guys about some energies that maybe some of you are experiencing. Not all of you, but some of you. And, we are in Mercury retrograde. So I did have this person come back into my life. This person, this is not my counterpart because I'm not even talking about my counterpart, but I posted this on my community tab yesterday, I believe, about being aware of people that are coming forward as false friends. Okay. And so I did have someone, reach out to me about a month ago and was like, oh my gosh, I really miss connecting with you, blah, 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 all this stuff. And, I'm a very, very forgiving person and I forgive to a certain extent before I truly say, you know what, there's nothing more that I can do here. And this person came back, and of course, I opened my door to this person again. And, look, it may smell different, it may look different, but it turned out to be the same old story. And it was a very, very dark energy that was trying to befriend me again. And I have, sometimes we just have to learn if something is not working out for the third, the fifth, the sixth time, then sometimes it's just time to say, you know what, we've all tried our best and it's just truly, truly time to release this connection and this energy. And I'm not talking about your counterpart. I'm talking about people that come in and are trying to be your friend. But ultimately, what I did do was I did a reading on that connection and on that friendship or alleged friendship. And listen, the cards that came out were so shadowy, and honestly, I prayed about it, and within 24 hours, that person was out of my life. Like, that is how strong your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, your God is that if you allow them to come in and you say, please, show me if this person is in alignment with my, journey. They will either keep that person there, things will work out, or that person will be removed and will be removed very, very quickly. And that is the purest manifestation of the blessings and the protection of the divine. Okay. The other thing that I'd want to say to you is that These people are cropping up out of the woodworks. Why? Because this collective is coming into union. You know, we have these waves in this collective at Queen of Light 1111, and we have waves of people who come into union and some that are still in separation. And now there's another wave of this collective that is coming into union. And frankly, you know, I am in touch with my masculine. I am in communication with my masculine, and this person, you know, who allegedly, you know, was a friend, came forward, and they're not. They're, you know, flip-flopping on the journey, and they have always had a negative energy towards, you know, some of the masculines. You know, and so I don't want to get into it too much, but I'm just going to tell you that if you are on the path to union, and if you have people that are just all of a sudden cropping back into your life, be very careful. Be very careful. Use your judgment, use your discernment. You divine feminines and divine masculines out there have very, very forgiving hearts. We all do, because we're so heart-centered. But the shadows are still there. And when you're so heart-centered and you're on the road to union, this shadow energy is going to come in and try to block that. And they will try to divert you. You've worked so hard, people, to get to where you are today. And these energies come in very loving and, you know, very, very, you know, trickster type of energy. And because you're so much in your heart space and you want to believe in the good of that person, you know, just make sure that you call in your spirit guides, your angels, your team, and say, hey, if this person is meant to be in my life, fantastic. If they're not, please remove them immediately, and see how quickly your spirit team responds. And I am so extremely grateful to Archangel Raphael, to Archangel Michael, to, you know, my spirit team for immediately removing this person, because this person was a huge block, not only to my spiritual business and work, but also to my movement forward, you know, with my masculine. And so it's just like, you got to be careful, people. And that's my public service announcement for today. Okay. And again, I don't want to get too much into it, but listen, please use your judgment. Please use your discernment. And please, there are people there that are doing readings under the guise of, you know, soul connection, twin flame, blah, 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 that you just don't know who's truly on the journey and who isn't. And sometimes people are just cranking out these readings to, you know, keep their numbers up and their subscribers up. But are they on the journey? Are they doing the work? You know, you have to use your judgment. And that's why I always tell all of you, the only person that truly knows about what you should or should not do is you. And you will be able to tap into that energy if you are truly in your you know, openness of receiving information from spirit. If you're in your ego, if you're in your fears, you will not be able to quickly get into that information, and you will be, you know, distorted, and you'll kind of go back and forth with things, and lessons will take longer to learn. So just, you know, use your judgment, And I've always said to you guys, look, you know, I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube, and that's not even what I'm going after. I don't care about the views. I care about the people that need to get my message, period, the end. I'm not about the algorithm. I'm not about the views. I'm not about the numbers. I am about the spiritual message and the truth getting out to people. And the truth is that the Queen of Light 1111 collective, the next wave is coming into union. So if people are cropping up and pretending to be allies, friends, I don't know, partners, be very, very careful, because what they were trying to do is get in the way of you and your path and you and your ultimate union, right? One, to yourself, your own union of self, and then with your counterpart. All right, that's all I got to say about that. Let's get started with the bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. And I apologize for the, you know, the light here. Like, we were going through a massive storm here in California, and you know, it's like anything, like I just said, the light will come in and the shadow will come in. So I'll try to make sure that you guys can see this as the best as you can. Okay, for Divine Feminine's bottom of the deck, we have the Palace card. Let me try to turn on the light here, and let's see if it works. I don't know if that helps, but let's see. I just tried to turn on the light. Maybe it does. Oh, yeah, but there might be a little bit of glare. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Palace card. This is my Queen of Light 1111, a Queen's Journey Oracle. This is the Union card. So for Divine Feminine, bottom of the deck for her in today's reading is the Union card, Palace. And so with the Moon card and the Tower card coming out with happening soon and the Sun, this is very interesting. So Divine Feminine's theme here for today's reading is that there is union, that she feels that there is union that is coming in. There have been uncertainty, there have been fears, there have been blocks, there has been deception, but the universe has come in, and anything that has gotten in the way of her mastery, her own inner union, her outer union is crumbling. And if it hasn't crumbled yet, it's happening soon, and the light will win. The light will win. Okay, so if you have people in your life like and you're worried and you're kind of like, oh my god, Queen of Light, what is she saying? Don't worry, the light's gonna win. The minute you allow yourself and you allow spirit, you allow your protective team to come in and to support you, the light's always gonna win. The light's always going to win. And look, we have Sun, the bringer of life. We've got the divine intervention here, getting rid of anything that is keeping you from your union. Okay, so there you go. What's Divine Feminine thinking when she thinks, well, I'm sorry, what's Divine Feminine's overall energy towards her masculine? We have the Throne card. So she's sitting on her throne. She's in her mastery. She's not chasing. She's not running. She's sitting very comfortably in all of the knowledge, all of the wisdom that she has gained throughout this journey. So her overall energy is like, all right, there's some communication, there's some stuff happening, there's some evolution, but I'm not really going to do anything. I know that the divine is bringing injustice to my soul connection. I know that the divine is balancing things out, that there are deeper things that are happening right now, and I'm looking deeper into myself and into anything that may be hidden, right? Because there's communication and I am overcoming barriers. We are communicating. There is balance happening in our connection, in our soul contract. And there are some hidden emotions. There are things that we're still holding back that still need to be communicated. So I feel like, the communication, perhaps her overall energy towards your masculine is like, okay, we're really not moving anywhere. I'm sitting in my mastery. I know the divine has intervened in this soul connection, but I do know that there are things and feelings that are not all necessarily coming out right now, but we do need to communicate them. What is she thinking when she thinks of her masculine? Here again, righteousness. This is the card of balance. This is the card of equality, reciprocity, truth, and justice. So we have a crumbling of any sort of stubborn energy, anywhere where things were stuck, anywhere where there was stagnation. If we felt lost, things were complicated. We felt like we were taking one step forward, two steps back. If anything was delayed, done. All the delays are over. So when she thinks about her connection and her masculine, she's like, okay, we're not totally saying everything we need to yet, but we're also not stuck. In her heart space, she's coming out as the divine queen. She is divine feminine. She's operating in her own self-love. She continues to fill her own cup, even though communication has come in. She's like, you know what? It's still uncertain. I have no expectation of anything. I am not attached to anything. I'm not chasing anybody just because we are in communication. I'm sitting in my mastery. I'm still filling my cup. I'm uncertain what's going to happen. Is this fully going to reawaken? I feel that it is. There are some uncertainties, but I know the divine is aligning everything. So in her heart, she's sitting in this energy of peace. She's sitting in this energy of inner knowing. And she knows, look, she's got justice 2 times. She's got it here. In her overall energy, she's got the tower 2 times in her bottom of the deck and here in her headspace. She knows that the universe is getting rid of anything and anyone that doesn't belong. And she knows that all she needs to do is continue to sit in her mastery, sit in her heart space. And if things are uncertain, the universe is going to work it out. She doesn't have any attachment to anything. What's happening in her environment? Crown jewels. This is the thing. Crown jewels is the things that are most precious to you. So in her environment, she's holding the people, the situation, the things that are most precious to her. Eight of Wands, there is this communication and fast movement forward. Things are uncertain or were uncertain, but guess what? That's complete now. She's no longer in this energy of like, oh, what's going to happen? Is there deception? Should I pull back? No, she's in this energy of, you know what? I'm not worried. I have seen the divine work in my life and remove people that need to be removed and protect me, protect my union. I never thought the masculine would communicate again, but he has. And so all of these blessings, all of this abundance, all of this protection is coming in for feminine. So really align with what is happening on your journey right now and just rest easy in it. Lean into the fear. Give your fear to the universe and see the universe come in. Boom, tower, tower over the moon, tower over anything deceptive, any blocks, any challenges, anything that is fearful. The tower brings in the sun, and then here we have it again. The tower comes in the headspace. Anything that was stuck, anything that was lost, anything that was stagnant, boom, tower has ended that, and justice is here. Truth, justice is here. Justice over your situation, justice over your connection, justice over your mind. And if all you have to do is hold the things precious that are the things and the people and the situations that are precious to you, sit in your mastery and watch how this moon energy concludes. It's the final chapter of any fears, of any illusions, any blocks. That's it. It's done. We got the moon card 2 times, tower card 2 times, justice 2 times. Justice in my oracle and justice in the tarot. So what is the feminine's guidance? What's feminine's guidance? What's her bottom of the deck? So her bottom of the deck is broken dreams, obsessions, canceled events, manipulator, inner child, wounding. Anywhere where you are emotionally vulnerable, there's a block. You're not emotionally vulnerable anymore. You're sitting here as the divine queen. So what Spirit is saying to you, anywhere where there was a missed opportunity, your determination has paid off. Your determination has paid off. It's like that song that I posted on my Instagram yesterday. If you haven't heard it, it's Thank God by Kane Brown and Caitlin Brown. And it's basically the song about, he's saying that the feminine never gave up, that always believed in the connection, always believed in her masculine. And thank God, right? Thank God. Here we have justice, justice. We've got the energy of the tower and the tower. That's thank God. Thank God. Thank God for the protection. Thank God for intervening. So where is this connection potentially headed? Okay, and then the King of Shadows deck, the King of Shadows YouTube channel will have all the masculine energies that I have down here. So where is this connection potentially headed? Well, look at this. Remember how I said there are things that we haven't yet communicated? Well, bottom of the deck, we have love language, deep conversation. There is a deep conversation that is going to create the recovery of this connection. So anywhere there was heartache, anywhere where there was betrayal, any things that were not said yet, there is going to be a conversation that will be very, very healing. And so the energy here is that we're finding out that, you know what? Our feelings haven't changed. Our belief systems haven't changed. Our values towards each other and how we feel about our connection, they haven't changed. So it's this language, it's this love language, it's this deep conversation that's going to occur where we're going to say, they're going to talk about that, you know what, even though we've had all this space, we've had all this stuck energy, feelings haven't changed. So where is the connection headed? There's going to be this epiphany, this realization. Things are going to come full circle. You're both going to see that you are both connected, that this connection is infinite and unending. There's this massive, massive awakening and epiphany that you are my world, I am your world, and it will be communicated. It absolutely will be communicated. You can't make this up. If you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and join me at King of Shadows 1111 for the divine masculine portion of this reading. Have a great day. Bye.